Mo again, back in the Matthew's Friends Keto Kitchen on the cooking channel, and by popular demand we have Dervla back in the kitchen, and Dervla is our regional coordinator in Northern Ireland, and she's come to show you another recipe today. So hello Dervla.
Hi Mo, thanks. Today I'm going to make a chocolate brownie, which will be excellent for Easter or a family gathering because it's something everybody can eat and it's really delicious. It's for all the chocolate fans for sure, really chocolatey. So the first thing that we do is we take some 90% chocolate.
Yes, the 90% is brilliant, isn't it? It's really
great,
low carb. Yes.
It's super, and a really strong flavour, so you don't need very much. Just want to make sure I get it all in there. You wouldn't want to leave any chocolate in the bowl.
No, mustn't waste any.
And then I've got some melted butter, which we just put in with the chocolate. And I'm going to beat that in. Just combine the two together. So once the butter looks great, doesn't it?
It does, it's lovely and glossy, isn't it? Yes.
So then we take one egg and just slowly add it, because obviously your chocolate and your butter is quite hot, so we don't want to scramble.
No.
It's never good.
That would not be a good idea.
So as you do that, it sort of thickens as we beat the egg in.
Ah, yes.
Thanks, Mum. That's brilliant.
We're wasting a pair of hands.
So then, just combine that all together. So then we just sweeten that with a big squirt of Hermesitas.
Yes, wonderful, isn't it?
The one we don't need to measure. We can just talk in big squirts. So it depends how sweet you like your chocolate.
Yes, because the dark chocolate is
can be quite bitter,
yes.
So depending how you like it, you can put some more in. So then we have ground almonds.
Yeah.
And just beat those in. And some Bourneville cocoa powder.
Yep,
just to make sure it's really chocolatey.
Yep.
Just combine that all together.
And does it need baking powder?
It does. We just put a half teaspoon of bar cat baking powder in.
Right.
To make sure it rises.
Again, this bar cat is the one that's best, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't have any carbs in, so it's great.
Yeah.
It's also gluten-free, which is really handy because Harry's gluten-free.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
Yes, because it must be quite difficult, mind you, I suppose with the ketogenic diet, we're not using flour.
That's right, yeah.
Very much anyway.
Very rarely, yeah. So once everything is nicely combined together, I transfer it to a silicone loaf tray. Now it's a really small one, and it's quite a lot of mixture, but it means that it rises up nicely.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to, usually doesn't stick, but just to be sure, I always put a little bit of oil on.
Yeah. Yeah, these sprays are great, aren't they? Just to get a little bit in.
Yeah. Just scrape all that in.
Could you make this in any other containers, do you think? Or have you tried it?
I think if you use a bigger loaf tin, you're going to get a flatter, denser brownie, which is, I suppose it just depends on the consistency you prefer.
Yes.
You're going to get a slightly cakier if we keep it in the smaller tin.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah. So, and how long, they would obviously freeze, would they? Are they okay for freezing?
I haven't frozen them, but I imagine they would be. All of those ingredients should be freezable, so yeah.
But if you don't freeze them, are they you know, 2-3 days keep
Yeah,
on?
in an airtight container. They'll keep for a few days. Yeah. Just get the last bit in there.
So you wouldn't need to keep them in a fridge?
I don't. No. I think once
No,
they're
it's
baked, they're fine.
Much
Yeah.
the same as any other cake.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we just put it in the oven. Okay, so after 12 minutes,
Wow.
we take them back out and see it's risen nicely and has
It
that sort
certainly
of
has.
crisp top that brownies have.
So I suppose you could serve this warm as a dessert
Yes,
with some cream.
delicious with some cream, exactly.
Keto ice cream.
Yeah.
Wow, brilliant. Yeah.
Exactly.
Gosh, that's got to be liked, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It looks really chocolatey.
Should we transfer it out and
Yeah,
cut
sure.
it up and see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just stretch the edges of the silicone, which is great because
Yes,
things
it's
come
not-
away so easily.
Yeah, do you find with some silicone they can stick?
Yes, yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
yeah,
And I think the more you use it, the worse they get.
Exactly, yes. I must say I've had almost as many failures as successes with it. Oh, that's lovely, that's fine.
Just grab a knife.
I wish you could smell this because it really
so
it's really
chocolatey.
nice.
So we're gonna. The recipe makes 9, but obviously we would weigh it.
Yes,
to be
of course.
very
yes.
specific. But just for the taste, I'm gonna cut you off a little bit.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, delicious.
Well, it looks lovely and spongy. It smells like really, really nice chocolate. And I would imagine that with a scoop of ice cream or some clotted cream, anyone could eat this. God, I bet you eat it as a family, don't
Oh,
you?
absolutely. Harry's like, if he gets some.
But he gets out, me first, Mummy.
Yeah.
That's lovely, that really is. It looks good. And I am going to try it, but I'm going to try it with cream. So we'll say cheerio to you now, and thank you very much, Dervla, for coming
You're
again.
welcome.
We look forward to maybe seeing you again.
Great.
And meanwhile, bye. We're going to enjoy this.